Okay, I took the liberty of drawing out my mortise that I intend to create. Front side, back side. This is A, that goes to the A tenon. But of course I don't have proper sized or properly sharpened chisels. So I'm going to see if I can chop a mortise with this guy. Okay, but as you can see, let me take the camera down here. We are making some progress. It's going to be a little while though. Okay, I just finished chopping through this mortise, and it is quite butchered. And I am just curious to see if this tenon is going to fit. A with A, and that's the top. So, let's see what we got here. Oh, it did go in a little. Well, by Jove, I think it's going. And I'll tell you what, this thing is going to be massively tight. Okay, so chopping a mortise by hand took a lot of time. So this time I'm going to see if I can do this with a drill press. Okay, so my little drill press left a good bit of wood down in the middle of this, probably about, oh, I don't know, almost an inch worth maybe. So I decided to get it the rest of the way, we're going to have to use my drill. Since the holes are already started, I'm hoping this won't be too much of an issue. Let's find out. Now let's speed this up a bit. Okay, we just got this other mortise done. This is the first test fitting. And once again, it looks like if I just bash it on the concrete a bit, it looks like it might just go in. So let's set up for that before we run out of battery power again and see if it will fit. Ooh, this thing's starting to get heavy. Oh. Ooh. And I'll be darned, it fits. So, we are starting to see some progress. Okay, so I have my stuff drawn on here. We're going to put a tenon right here. We're going to remove this waste. And then we have a dovetail right here, so we got waste on either corner. So now I have a lot of hand sawing to do because I don't have any kind of saw that's going to go the 5.5 inches down through all this. So let's see what we can do. Well, I did find a ripping saw in amongst all of my toys and trinkets, and it came with this, I guess, mitering kit. So we're going to try this. It won't go the entire depth, but even if I can just get the thing started, I could finish it off with just about any other saw. So I've got this bolted to my bench, well, not bolted, but bound to it with a clamp. So we are going to saw right next to my lines that I had made, if I can get this started. Okay, we got a bit of rain going on now. Let's see, I had to give up on the other saw because it reached rock bottom. Now that I look, I don't even know where that saw is. Yeah, that might be it. So this one already made it all the way down, but of course there's still, a good 2 inches to go. And I cut it angled as far as it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can finish this off with the bow saw because my regular hand saw is just a little too fat.
Watch out! I'm going over here!
Okay, I got my first 2 very long cuts made, and the dovetail is laid out and ready to be chiseled off. Okay, let's get this in position. Now I am just going to make the simple angled cut here so I can chisel off my dovetail. So let's see here, I got my line right there and another line right there. This is my very dull saw. But it'll still grind its way through a piece of wood. Now we just do that 3 more times. Now it is time to make one of my dovetail edges. I've already got the other 2 done just for practice, so now we're going to see if this will work. First we remove the bulk of the wood with the chisel. I like to use the plane. Okay, let's see if we can. Let's see, pick the right angle. Okay, now let's let the camera see what I see. Okay, so this is our dovetail beginnings. Already did the bottom, there's the top. Yeah, the plane gives it a fairly nice flat straight edge. Moving on to the last one. I'm getting ready to drill the first side of that piece of waste between my dovetail and tenon. It's going to be a bit tricky though because everything is so wobbly. Successfully turned around. Now it is time to drill the second one. This one's a little better balanced.
Don't drill!
Okay, as usual, the drill press doesn't go deep enough, so we have to finish off with the hand drill. So here we go. Let's see if we can break this waste wood out of here. Okay, it is drilled through. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We have just a little bit of chiseling to do once again. And a little boy going nuts. Let's see here.
I think it stopped raining.
Yeah, we just got to square up the end of it here.
It stopped raining, Daddy.
I still hear droplets, but I think they're from the trees. That'll do. So that is my dovetail and, well, tenon, I suppose.